What's up, guys? My name's Kenzie, and I'm your host today for the What Am I Even Doing podcast. And I have guests, so that's really fun. Never had guests before. This is my brother.
My name's Reed. I'm your younger brother.
You're 25.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do?
I'm a pilot.
And then we also have his lovely fiance.
I'm Chazzy.
Chazzy, you're how old?
I'm 24, soon to be 25.
Oh, your birthday's coming up.
In June.
What do you want to do?
I think that I'm going to do a murder mystery party.
Oh my god, that's actually so fun.
I'm excited. I've never done one.
That feels...
Can I dress
like
up
a
like
good
Sherlock
time.
Holmes?
No, that's the whole point, is I want everybody to dress up like we're detectives. We're like finding
Yeah, but
shit.
can
want-
I be the detective Sherlock Holmes?
You want to be like the boss man of
Or
the
since
show?
it's your birthday.
What if I want to be Sherlock?
Well, then I will be. What's the partner?
Oh,
Sherlock and who?
his name is not Robin, right?
No, it's
No.
Holmes and something.
Robin.
It's Holmes and something. Jamie, look that up. Wait, we don't have a Jamie.
We don't have,
We're
no.
not.
We don't have a... We don't have a Jamie. Oh.
Oh, it's Watson.
Oh, that's the...
It's Watson. Holmes and Watson.
Watson. See,
Watson.
I'll be Watson.
I was
Okay.
totally thinking of Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah. What is that from?
Jekyll and... Oh.
Aren't they real people?
I think they're actually one person.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, that's what it was on Once Upon a Time. Somebody tell me who Jekyll and Hyde are.
I always-
don't know.
I always
I think it's
of
a
that.
fairy tale, but I don't know.
I thought that they were like a Bonnie and Clyde, but maybe that's...
Oh, Jekyll and Hyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Maybe we're just confused. I
I
don't know.
Well, Jekyll and Hyde. I always think of the album cover of the people who sing. Yeah, lost it.
Lost it. Don't know. Whatever album cover it is.
It's a country song. It's country artist. He sings the "Goes in the Water." Ass in the sand.
Oh, what
Now
is that
worry
guy's
in the
name?
world. Oh, be my
There's an
baby.
album cover though.
Yeah, and the album's called Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh,
Mhm.
well, that's nice. I like
It's
that.
not Kenny Chesney, is it?
No.
Oh, sad. R.I.P.
I'll
bro.
just be the
Oh, I
Didn't he
Jamie.
didn't know
die?
he died.
Didn't he die?
No,
Am I losing my...
no,
No,
you're
that was
talking
Toby
about
Keith.
Toby.
Yeah, Toby Keith died.
R.I.P. I love him.
Seriously,
Uh,
R.I.P. Sorry, all Kenny Chesney fans. Kenny Chesney fans.
Kenny Chesney.
I can't even speak. It's because I'm drinking alcohol and I never drink alcohol. That is a nice segue,
Dude,
though.
Yeah, no, we pre-gamed, so.
This is a nice segue into our bevs.
Zach-
Our
Zach
best.
Brown Band.
That's who it is. What are we? We're drinking White Claws. This is a raspberry White Claw, but it's in a cup because we're fancy with straws. What about you?
Mhm. Mine is also a raspberry White Claw, but I've got a little bit of a Celsius packet in there. For some
He's a
zing.
bartender, friends.
And I am ditto on Reed.
So every week that I record, which I was supposed to switch to weekly this time, but that
Oh, is that something you established in your last one?
yeah,
Okay,
fully
cool.
failed. Also, guys, Chaz is a fan.
I'm a fan.
She listens to the pod, so that's really cool. You should rate it though.
I know. For those of you that have not, learn from me and
Yeah.
rate it.
Rate the pod, guys. How am I gonna know if you listen if you don't tell me? What was I gonna say? Oh, so every week I do a weekly update. I don't know much about what's going on in my week though. I think just car shit, to be honest. And it's not even that exciting, if I'm real. So, I don't have a car right now. I'll update you when I do have one. And that'll be kind of cool when I get one, but we'll see what happens. What about you? How's your week?
Good. Well,
What
I
do
just
you-
got a new car.
Oh yeah, you did get a
Mhm.
new car. Not this week, but
Well,
you did
not
get a
new.
new
Yeah.
car.
You're a
Not
couple
new,
weeks
but
behind, but
new-
it's okay. We haven't done a catch up
It's new
yet.
to me.
Yeah. That's fun though.
Mhm.
It's really nice. And
Low payment.
its name is what?
The name
Uh-huh.
is Crystal Kennedy Metheny.
Yeah.
Or
And
Kennedy Metheny, or Cristal, or you can call her Chrissy T.
T like Tegan?
No. No, more.
No,
well,
it's more like
Chrissy T is more like Cristal, you know?
Okay.
Just
Okay.
shortening it.
Yeah.
I
know.
understand now. I think that's gonna be a common question that you get though.
Every time I start it, Chrissy, wake up.
Oh my god.
I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up.
And so you got a new car, and where did you fly to this week? Did you fly anywhere?
I went lots of places. Shoot, I went to Boise, LA. I go to Seattle all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Portland.
Yeah, we can honestly erase that.
I even went to.
It's just normal. He has to. In order to go anywhere
Seattle,
else,
he has to go there.
Seattle.
I even went
Yeah.
to Wichita, Kansas.
Oh wow.
Last couple
Wichita.
Last
Didn't you go
couple
to
weeks.
Canada?
Zombieland.
Yeah. I went to Vancouver.
Oh, that is in
Been
Zombieland.
to Calgary.
Every time he goes there, I'm like, Wichita.
Go Wichita.
Yeah, Calgary, Edmonton, Wichita. I went to El Paso.
Texas.
I went to Sacramento.
Is it El Paso or El Paso? It's El Paso.
El Paso.
We have to ask a local.
But I don't know. I'm not from there.
Don't
I
look
could
at
be
me.
totally wrong. I mean, it's like taco, taco, taco.
No.
No? Tomato, tomato.
Who the fuck says tomato? Well,
Dude,
Well,
the British.
She went to Africa.
Oh.
and
She
New
met an
Zealanders.
Australian.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
They
hung out with
totally-
people from
Tomato.
everywhere.
Tomato.
tomato.
Yeah.
Tomato.
Oh my
They
God.
gave me crap
People
for
are
saying
gonna
that I
make fun of
needed to
us.
go get
You can make
pants
fun of us all
on
they want.
because
Wait,
I
to
was
get trousers.
yeah.
Oh,
So they
it's a
thought that I
trouser.
didn't have any chonies on underwear.
So they thought you
Because
didn't
yeah,
have-
they thought I was just walking around commando in my shorts. I
in
was
your
wearing
shorts.
okay, and I said that I needed to go get pants on because it was starting to
So it's
starting to get
cold.
breezy. Yeah, I was like, I need to go get pants on, and they were like, "Why did you just announce that?" And I was
Oh
like,
my God, they thought-
I just need pants."
You're like, what do you mean? Did I announce something incorrectly?
Yeah. And they're like, "Oh, you need
Damn.
trousers." Yeah.
Trousers.
Yeah.
How was your week, Chaz?
It was good. I mean, it was work.
Yeah, you work a lot.
Well, she says it's good. She hates her job.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But she
It's
likes
taxing.
it. She has love hate.
Yeah.
Maybe, do you think you would like dental assisting anywhere else? Or
No.
is it
Mm-mm.
not
I
the,
can't.
it's not the dental, it's the people.
It's not even that because
That
like
you
the
like.
people aren't that. Yeah, the people I like. Honestly, doing dental is not that bad. It's the workload. It's the doing everything for everybody.
Yeah. I'm not getting paid enough money to do all the things for every single person.
Right.
I think she's worth $15 an hour more.
America.
Welcome to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, well, the thing is, dental assistants run the office.
Oh,
in my
really?
opinion. Yes.
Well,
Because
I guess
without
they
a
have to.
dental assistant,
Yeah.
the dentist does not get shit done.
Yeah.
Half the time, the dentists
Coming in
know
here.
they don't even know where stuff goes or where
Nope.
stuff is.
The
They-
dentist does it?
Oh yeah.
No, because they rely on the dental
Oh.
assistants.
We get
to
everything ready
hand
for
them
the
shit.
dentist.
That's
Like,
crazy.
they just-
It's the nurse to the doctor, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
totally what it is.
Oh for sure.
Well, I don't even know if it's that because the nurse, at least in my experience, are like taking care of the patient afterwards
Mm-hmm.
and helping you like recover, and they're checking on your IVs, they're giving you
Mhm.
medicine, right? I feel like that's almost a little different. A nurse to me is more like a hygienist. Does that make
Oh,
sense?
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
So in my opinion, it would be more like whoever's helping the doctor in the OR during actual treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a dental assistant does.
Okay.
Well,
They're
those
there
are
handing
just
them
called
stuff.
like surgical assistants.
Yeah, so there you go.
what
here
the
I
heck
am.
is that one on Grey's Anatomy that's on
Oh,
every
yeah,
season?
Yeah, Boki or
Boki.
Boca. Yeah, I think it's Boki.
Don't get me
Yeah,
started.
So she's yeah, I love her.
She's the one.
Yeah, she's the one just handing instruments. That's what I do.
I'm
But I
not-
also do like I do all the patient like I do scheduling. I make sure that
You're
all the
basically,
appointments
like,
are set up and ready to
A
go.
dental assistant and an office
She's
aide.
holding the office together, if you ask me. Her and her other assistant.
Yeah,
That's actually annoying.
Yeah.
And like too much work. I
Yeah.
personally think.
Yeah.
it's like anything goes wrong, people come to me.
Yeah.
And you know what's
Sort of,
really
yeah.
sad?
Yeah.
She's making more on average than other dental assistants around the country.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I saw an Instagram post that was asking a bunch of dental assistants what they make and what state they live in,
Uh huh.
and it's 10-ish, close to $7 to $10 less than what I make now. But I'm still making more than other people. It's just the field that sucks.
Okay.
The field has a high turnover, so
That's kind of how Lash Tech is. It has a super high turnover because it's actually not. It's like if you do it over and over again, it's boring.
oh yeah, I can only imagine. You're just
Like-
looking at eyelashes all day. You're just
And
like,
I'm in like actual physical pain by the end of the day.
no, yeah.
So it's
I,
really not great.
There's my mom goes to a different girl. Her name is, I shouldn't say it anyways. She wears her she wears like loops, like dental loops. You know, like
Mhm.
doctors
You
will
were
wear
telling
the
me this at
glasses
lunch
that
that
have
day.
like the zoom in. Yeah,
so
they have
she
the
doesn't
zoom
have to
in
look
things.
down.
Exactly. So she's not like crouched over. So she's just like a dentist works, where they have the glasses on, but they have these little magnifying glasses
That like go down.
and they point down so that you don't have to bend over as much.
I have magnifying glasses from Amazon right now. The first ones I got, my mom got me, and it was because I was doing Kim's lashes, and I was like really, really close, and she's like, "Oh my god, what do you need to like make this more comfortable for you?"
Yeah.
And then I just showed her, and she bought them for me. But they literally like broke off, like not even on a hinge. The plastic just it's because I have a fat head, you guys. So they were all like pushed out too much.
They like
so
this.
so they broke because the plastic
so
just like gave out. I think we got lost in our weekly update though, so I think
we
we're
totally
good.
did. Yeah. Well, we started talking about my job. I could talk about my job for 10,000.
Dude, she comes home every day and talks to me.
Tam, we need to like get you something that you're not only worrying about. Like you only worry about at the job and not at the home.
I agree.
Yes.
Fun fact: I used to live with you guys.
Straight true.
For
over a year.
Oh yeah, a little over a year.
We signed 2 leases. It has been almost 2.
Oh yeah, it had to have been almost like 2 years
and a half or something.
Yeah, for like 2 years I lived with you guys. We lived here in this little house, and you guys have changed it so much since then.
There's a lot of change.
It's like a whole different house.
We have a child now.
Not okay. Let's clarify. Let's clarify here. It's not their child.
No,
it's their niece.
Sometimes it feels like it's our child.
Where's Amaya?
Her dad's.
Unfortunately,
it's this weekend.
Great.
Yep. We love him.
Yeah, we can talk about that when Michaela's on the pod.
For those of you that are not watching the video version, I just winked at the camera. See, I listen.
Yes, you do. You do listen. I'm so excited that you do. Okay, quick question for you then.
Okay.
Give me a review right now.
Honestly, I love it. I think that it's great because I know you personally.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to I know that this is kind of shitty because I should probably just reach out and like
we're all busy,
up
dude.
anyways. But anyways, it's a nice way to like catch up on your life and what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I love that.
It made us go to lunch together for the
Exactly.
first time ever since you guys have been together.
Exactly.
We've never done that before.
Yeah. Which, granted, we were living together, so
true. We had dinner together every night. It was fine.
Yeah.
Most of the nights.
But
anyway.
since you moved out,
yeah,
we haven't, and that's. I missed you.
I missed you
It
too.
it was nice to have lunch.
I'm gonna get emotional.
And it's nice to hear about your life because I was like, wait, what the fuck? So 1, I'm listening to your podcast, and 2, you got in a car accident. Like,
yeah,
what bitch rear-ended you?
What the fuck? Some
Yeah.
bitch from Georgia. So you'd give me 5 stars
for sure. I'll go give you a 5-star right after this.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I just wanted you to give me a rating now since we're sitting here.
I'll give you 4.5 just because.
Oh, that's
an in-time review. Nobody can be perfect, Ken.
I know. Only me.
Dude, did you ever have those stupid teachers who would give you like a 99 because they're like, there's always room?
Okay, for no reason did they give you a 99 too. You deserved 100%, and they're like, actually, I just want you to push yourself a little bit more. I'm like,
you did everything I asked you, but
I
there's
need
always
more.
There's
I
always
need
room
more
for
from you. They're always asking for more.
So yeah, that's me right now. So let's say like 4.5.
Okay.
4.9.
You got 0.5 to go.
That's not even 99%, dude. That's less than that.
Like I said, math, not my thing.
So I was thinking that we would talk, and I talked to you guys about this like briefly in the car on the way over here. We would talk about some future planning stuff. I think I want to save that, and we're gonna start with some like rapid fire questions. They're not gonna be rapid fire because honestly, we know we're gonna sit here and talk through every one of them like really, really in depth. So the first it's like every other question is kind of deep. So the first one's kind of deep.
Okay, and then the next one won't be.
Yeah. Okay. When did you not speak up when you should have?
Okay, so I'm just because we were also talking about it today when we were talking about you scheduling your time off and not talking about it. I should have brought it up months ago. I should have told you about it that day instead of telling you like 4 months later that, hey, maybe you should talk to me. I'm a processor, so
I'm one hell of a processor. 4 months is like, it could have been worse, truly. Like, I've had moments where, like, I'll process for, like, 6, 7, 8 months, and then I'm like, oh, by the way, that thing you did 8 months ago, it really bothered me for all of these reasons that I've been thinking about for the last 8 months.
Oh, yeah.
So, I get it.
Yeah, it's so bad. Because I'm like, I don't know why it's bothering me in the moment.
Yeah.
And then I sit on it and think about it when it's like time and it's coming and it's approaching, and now I'm like, oh, that's why I was bothered.
Oh,
That
okay.
makes
Click,
sense.
light bulb.
Yeah. Sorry to
Light
throw you into
bulb.
6 months ago, but
Here we are.
It's okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm different. I don't like even. I don't know.
You like to talk about things like right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's an admirable quality
Even
about you.
Even 2 days ago, I was doing walk around on the plane, and they have people who come up to the plane and they do catering service,
Mm-hmm.
and they have to come to the back door and they open it up and they bring this truck that comes up to the door, and then as they were pulling away, they had a chalk. It's not like chalk that you draw on.
okay,
Like,
I was gonna say
they call them wheel chalks.
Mm-hmm.
They put them around the wheel so the wheel, even if you leave the truck in like neutral or drive or something like that, it won't go
No,
anywhere.
like won't move. Okay, cool.
And the chalk was like hanging off the front of the bumper as they were backing up, and I was like, hey, chalk, and I was like, hey, go get it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no, we do that on purpose because they leave it there so it won't roll into the plane. So they had a good reason, but even then I was like, no, like, hey, careful,
but you still
don't drive away with that.
Brought it up right now.
I still brought it up, and that's just an example.
Yeah.
But even like in our relationship, I don't feel like I really.
So you don't you don't usually like you don't not speak up. You usually do. And something I noticed about you, like even through high school and stuff, like you were friends with the kids that got bullied and stuff. Like you spoke up. You were there for them in like a physical aspect.
You know, it's hard to say because you can say that, but I could probably get it done more.
Well, I mean, everybody can do more. This is like the teacher thing we were just talking about, the 99%, Everyone is always capable of more, but what you do in the moment is really, actually, in my opinion, what counts,
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Well, yeah. So I don't know if I have a specific example of what I should have spoken of. But you know what? I always feel like sometimes, though.
Huh.
Like when I drive past people on the road,
I want to speak up to them all the time.
And maybe like
oh, I
do. Well, on the opposite side of road rage. No, like maybe there's someone on the side of the road and you're not sure if they're broken down. You're not sure why their hazard lights on.
Oh yeah.
You're not sure if there's like a person over there that needs help.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's snowing outside. Maybe you could have stopped.
Oh my gosh, like that one car that was flipped over when we were coming back.
But by the time you drive past, you're like, should I stop? Should I not stop? Wait. Now I'm a half mile down the road. Am I going to turn around?
Yeah. And now you're like at your destination thinking like maybe I really should have stopped.
Totally.
Yeah. So then I'm like, well, what could have happened?
Yeah.
And I stopped one time on my motorcycle on my way to work, actually. When I worked in Sisters. Mm-hmm. When I worked in buttfuck middle of United States.
It's a really good correction. I'm gonna believe.
So I was riding from my house 20 to 30 minutes away on my commute on my motorcycle because I used to do that every day because I love riding my motorcycle rather than driving. It's way better.
I mean, everybody that has a motorcycle.
And there's someone on the side of the road, and I was like, I'm gonna stop. I just immediately decided I'm gonna stop. And I turned around and I opened my helmet. Like you just
wanted a break.
No, I stopped because I wanted to go see what was up.
Oh, like he didn't there was a
person
think about
it.
Of the road.
I just didn't even think about it twice. I was just like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I pulled over, and by the time I walked back, they're like, no, everything's good. I'm like, okay. Walked back on my bike and left. And then like maybe that experience in particular has made me not want to pull over for people because it's probably
possibly because it was nothing that time that happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I can't obviously in a logical way say that one experience is going to define every.
No, but like I mean, maybe that's the influence though.
Yes,
it could be the influence behind it. Granted, we still are thinking like, shit, should I stop? Yeah. I like this analogy.
I mean, the one time I did stop and it mattered.
That was crazy, dude. You don't have to talk about that if you don't want to.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
One time I did stop and it mattered.
Okay, hold on. Trigger warning for anybody who has had people get seriously injured or die in a car accident. Skip ahead.
Yeah. There was a car accident about 2, maybe 3 cars ahead of me at an intersection. We were doing about 60 miles an hour on the highway. Someone turned left in front of someone else, and they hit kind of nose to nose, maybe a little bit crooked.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a younger driver and an older elderly woman in the passenger seat. And by the time I got up there and checked on the driver, I looked over, and there was an elderly woman who was unresponsive, like immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over on the other side, another ex-firefighter, or maybe he was off duty or something like that. he came up and he instructed me to hold her neck up just in case she broke her neck. Maybe she wasn't getting air. But I think that she was dead by that point.
Like on impact, probably.
Yeah. So I'm sitting in the back seat of this car, holding up a 70-something-year-old woman. I'm holding her neck up with my hands, and it's just lifeless.
Oh, I can't even imagine what that would feel like.
So like, maybe I want to stop, maybe I don't.
Yeah,
know?
I mean, after that experience, what's your takeaway from that? Do you think you'll stop again?
In an accident, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. If
Like
there's
you
any
wanna
other
fix
dudes
it?
listening to this podcast,
On
maybe think
stop
about
it.
this. But I've actually thought about whether or not if I pulled up on a serious accident,
Mm-hmm.
what I would do and what that would look like. You know,
Yeah.
I've run through this kind of stuff in my head. I've also run through like various scenarios of intruders in the house, what I would do in my head. I don't tell anyone about it,
No, you're just running
but I
through
think
it.
it's maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a guy thing, maybe it's a paranoid people thing, maybe it's a anyone thing. I don't know.
Who knows?
But I've thought about it, and like, but I never thought about what if I roll up on someone and they're practically dead.
Yeah, like what would you do? I don't know.
Because
No
I've thought
idea. I
about
think
like
I would
I've thought about
hope
like,
that I
well,
would
what
just call
happens if they have a
somebody.
gash on their face? What am I gonna do? What happens if they have a broken foot, broken ankle, broken arm?
Yeah.
Okay, I can help with that. I can at least try. I can
Yeah.
at least hold you there. I can rip my shirt in half and wrap it around a bleeding wound. Right?
I mean, listen,
something.
If I walk up to somebody's car and they're like clearly murdered, then I'm probably gonna get the fuck out of there.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I'm not gonna stick
I'm
around.
gonna be calling the cops as I'm driving away.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna stick
I'm not
around
gonna
to
stick around to
also
die.
die. Like,
Well,
At least we think the same.
murder is a different story.
Too many scary movies,
Oh,
too
yeah.
much true crime to
Oh,
stick
for sure.
around, dude. Like,
Yeah,
it's
no.
just not happening.
No.
I'm not doing that.
You bet your ass
I'm
I'm
not. God. On a lighter note, do you think cereal is soup?
No,
Oh shit.
I don't.
Why?
Is it because it's not warm? Because that was my first thought. Was that
You know what?
It's
That's
not
not my
warm.
first thought, but that's a good point.
That is a
Okay.
really good point. I didn't
Now-
even think about that, actually.
I
me-
was thinking like, soup is wet and soft and squishy and liquidy, but cereal's cold and regular soup is not necessarily cold. So it's like the temperature is the only thing.
True.
No, cereal to me is made in about 60 seconds or less, right? Milk, cereal, bowl.
I'm sorry,
spoon,
are you
done.
psychotic? Which one comes first?
Well, okay. You know what I mean. Cereal goes first, okay.
Setting the record straight.
My
My brother's not crazy.
Not a
Cereal
psychopath.
first,
No.
guys.
And which way do you put your toilet paper so we can make sure?
Goes over the top.
Yes, exactly. Do you know there's actually instructions on how to do that? And
Oh.
that's how they say to do it. Isn't the instruction
Oh, that
is
means
That's
you're
what
right.
makes
over
the most
and not
sense.
under? It makes the most
For
sense.
those
You're
of you
right.
that disagree, go read the manual.
Yeah, go read the directions, all you people. Anyway, sorry. Cereal, soup, no. You say?
No, because cereal is just created. It's just a couple of this piece, put it together, right?
Yeah.
Soup to me takes like a bit of love, right?
Okay, so you're talking about like what goes into the making of the thing.
You heat a pan,
Gotcha.
the broth,
So-
you chopping the onions, whatever you put
I
in
have a
there, you
rebuttal.
throw some stuff in,
Let's
you
go.
you spin it around, you actually cook it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the heat.
Well, I have a rebuttal because I follow this girl on TikTok and I don't know where her at. I'm sorry, I can't tag her anywhere, but I could find her, I'm sure. She wants to give her kids like all the sugary cereals that we have as kids or whatever, but she doesn't want to
Yeah.
do it badly. So she makes everything homemade down to the cereal, like down to like she made cinnamon toast crunch the other day by hand from scratch from the very beginning of everything. So in that aspect,
Like she milked her own cow
yeah, like, and she also made the cereal from
and
scratch,
made the
like
whole cereal.
like rolled the dough out, cooked
Damn.
it, did put the cinnamon sugar, everything,
Damn.
did everything from scratch. So in that aspect, the only thing missing is heat.
So heat is the issue.
But there is heat still because
Is
she
there
had
cold soup.
she had to, I don't know.
Can you have cold soup? I mean, you can have cold soup, but it has to be warmed to be soup.
Right, but is there any soup
some
that is cold?
But is there
Maybe
any
it's
soup
cold.
that's served
I think
cold?
that's what we need to figure out.
Is
And
there
then
any
we'll
soup
get
that's
down
served
to the
cold?
bottom.
I would say soup has to have some sort of cooking and heating element to it, and that's heating of the final product, not the ingredients. Because
Gotcha.
cereal,
Mm.
Still has to be heated to be cooked.
It does.
Whether
You're right.
you're making frosted flakes or whatever.
right.
The
Whether
hell.
you make it by
So
hand or you
soup
buy it
is
in the
soup
store.
because it's warm when you eat it.
Yeah,
Soup
and
is
you know
soup
what?
because when you eat it.
Soup and cereal have different names.
Listen, that's true. I think that cereal is soup, and I don't really have a reason why. I just feel like they
Okay.
have the same vibe. And I do also think that hot dogs are sandwiches.
Oh my god!
I think hot dogs are sandwiches.
Yeah.
What?
Really?
Yes.
Not a fucking chance is a hot dog a sandwich.
What do you
What
mean?
do you call it? What would
Meat,
it be?
bread.
You put
Some
it in the
people
middle.
even put cheese in it.
Some
and
people
condiments.
Put chili on it.
That's a chili dog.
That's a little bit
Regardless.
different.
The problem
I'm still eating the same way.
now, to me, if you wanted to make some sort of hot dog a sandwich, you
Yeah.
have to take the dog, you have to cut it in half long ways, fold it flat, and then put 2 pieces of bread on
Why
top.
does it have to be flat?
Because that's just
Why
the
can't
way
it
that
be
a
Because then
sandwich
it
looks.
looks more like a sandwich. However, a dog on a bun that's only sliced halfway open.
Uh-huh. What if I get a hoagie? It's only sliced halfway open.
You got me there. Now, Food and Wine says that there are 16 refreshingly cold soup recipes.
Shut the fuck up.
Shit, you know.
Are you
Well,
serious?
We have our
Smoky
answers.
salmorejo. Chilled
Smoky and
spring
it's
pea
cold?
soup.
I think I knew that pea something was
See,
cold.
this is
Chilled
one of those
peach
questions
soup
where
with
it's like,
fresh
is water
goat
wet?
cheese.
Is water wet?
Chilled avocado soup with crab. That sounds good.
See, those things make sense.
So there is cold soup.
There's cold
So there's
soup.
cold
So, in that aspect, does that
Cereal
change your
is
answer?
soup. I agree with you.
Well,
Cereal is
Cereal
soup.
is soup.
Do you put dry grains inside of a soup?
You put rice in there, and people make
Yeah,
rice.
but
into
generally the
soups.
rice is like cooked first, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
But, they can
But
cook it
you
in the
can
broth
a
as
lot
well.
of times, like think about French onion soup. They top it with like bread.
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think cereal is soup. That's me.
I'm having soup for breakfast.
I'm inclined to say that cereal is not soup.
Just simply because.
Simply because it is just not.
Simply because a hot dog is not a sandwich. In your opinion
Also,
so
water
there you
is
go.
not wet, even though
It
water may
makes
make you
you
feel wet.
Oh no.
Hit me with another one.
Okay. What body part would you like to add to your body? And why?
Okay, I will go first because I want more arms.
Dude, same.
If
So
I-
bad.
With
so
especially with my job, dude, if I had more arms, I would be so efficient.
bad. Mm-hmm.
Like I just need 2 more. And they can be wherever they want to be.
Like Stitch.
I take that back. They cannot be wherever they want to be. I don't want that.
You just have an arm growing out of your butt cheek or something.
like just a straight tail but with a hand.
Oh my god.
Oh no, dude.
No.
I want another arm to function as another arm because I would just be getting shit done like all day. Like you know how in like Monsters Inc. how there's that one guy that has like
Dude,
57 arms and
so
legs.
true.
Is he an octopus? I don't know.
I don't- dude.
Well, he's a
Over here
monster,
just,
so I don't
doing
know.
all sorts of things. That's what I
A
picture
monster
my
puss.
life.
A monster puss. You, a monster
You're a
puss.
monster puss,
That's
dude.
another one, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you're gonna be plastered all over my TikTok in the next week.
I'm cool with it.
A
It's fine.
monster puss. Oh my
What
god.
body part do you want?
I want
To
it.
add.
I want an extra heart.
What would you do with it?
Dude, I could run marathons.
he could do. He would not
Are you
have
shitting
any
me?
issue
Like
with
I
heart
would
failure.
never stop running.
No, for
Dude.
sure.
And then, if like Mavis needed another heart transplant,
Aww.
done right there.
Backstory: we have a niece who
Pause.
who had a heart transplant when she was one already when she had that, right? Just barely one though.
Just barely one, yeah.
So you want a second heart. I like that idea. I think that I would want 2 extra arms like Stitch right here that I could put away when I'm not using them.
just suck 'em right
Okay,
in.
if not an extra heart, an extra liver,
Oh.
so I get fucked up. all
Dude,
day.
you'd be
Yeah,
the,
I'm sure.
no, or it would take you forever to get fucked up.
Yeah,
Dude,
because so
maybe.
much filtration,
Maybe
you
that's
guys.
true. Or
maybe
it has
don't
nothing to
want-
do with drinking alcohol.
Oh.
It has everything to do with like just
Health.
toxins.
Yeah, literally, we go straight to alcohol.
Maybe.
Well,
Maybe I would be super healthy
Well.
because all these toxins would just be
You and
extra
your
liver.
2 hearts and your extra livers. Oh my god, it's like Grey's Anatomy with the mini livers.
Dude, yeah.
I didn't watch it, but
Well, their
Cool.
mini livers just everywhere. It's fine. Okay, back to our deep questions. Okay, I think I said one every other one was going to be, but it's every 2.
Okay.
What do you sometimes pretend you understand that you really don't?
Dental terminology.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about taxes.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Literally me either. Or
I don't
today
understand.
I was doing somebody's lashes and she was talking about horses and like she's been riding horses and doing these competitions things since she was like 4 years old. And she was like using this terminology and I was like, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Politics. I'd like to think I follow along, but I'm also just being fed information.
Yeah.
I don't know if that stuff's good. I don't know where I would even fact check it. I don't even know where I would even look up to know.
No, you can't even
because
figure
I
out
feel
where
like
the real
most
facts
information is really just kind of
It's
given to you by Google, and
well,
Google's
it's
part of the whole.
construed in different ways. Yeah,
Mhm.
depending
Yeah,
on
it's like it's
which way.
hard to really find the truth in any of it. So I might say I know.
Yeah, I might have my opinions, but they might be based in complete bullshit.
Most of the time, I really just want to be left alone.
Same. All the time I want to be left alone. Are you
Same.
kidding me? This is the most social I've been all week, you guys. What body part would you like to remove? Yeah, I feel like every body part has a function, but maybe my appendix, even though Chazzy doesn't have
I don't have one of
one.
those. I was gonna say that though. I
Like-
could get rid of that one, but I can't
Do I
anymore.
have to get rid of one?
Well, I think okay,
The next one that I know that you don't necessarily need is like your gallbladder, because my mom had that removed. And
that's
she don't need
true.
It, so I'd
There's
remove my
always
gallbladder.
complications with that surgery.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I think do you need your pinky toe? Would that throw
I
you
think
off
it
balance?
does. Yeah, I think all your toes really
Just
do
get rid of the
help
middle one.
play.
Oh, because then you're like balanced on both sides anyway.
I would maybe remove a nipple if I had to.
Why?
Remove a nipple.
Why is that your favorite?
I have to.
Because you have no choices. So, like, if Jigsaw came to you and was like, "Listen,"
And was like, you have to remove a body part, I would forego
a nip,
probably my left nipple.
Okay.
Sorry, bud, but
you don't deserve to be
I
here.
would, because I have 2 of them. You know, I don't need both. I guess.
Well, and think about it. Okay, Jigsaw lets you go now, right?
Exactly, and
he's
I'm
like,
like, nobody's gonna know that I'm missing this body part.
and cosmetically, you can get it put back.
Exactly,
You can get a
there's
new nipple.
tattoo nipples.
To trust, yes,
So
to update you, Chazzy would get rid of her left nipple.
I think you should talk to me about that first.
I mean, valid. That is valid.
if I had to remove a body part, though,
You have
If,
to.
like I said, listen, if Jigsaw came to you and said either you remove a body part or you're gonna die anyway, she would
Nipple.
remove the nipple. Exactly. 100%.
it makes the most sense. to
I
me.
fully agree. Okay, we're all going left nipple.
All right,
now.
left nipples.
Left nipples are
I'll get rid of
gone.
my hair. I'll just grow back.
That's
That's
not like
true.
a body part, though.
I don't
That's
think
just-
It's not
Jigsaw
a
would
part of
let
her
that
body.
It's
be.
dead skin cells, right?
Oh yeah, true.
Not at the root.
She ain't even.
That
know.
is true. You just start pulling them out at the root.
You're like my
One-
follicles.
You're gonna drive yourself fucking
You're
insane.
like hair
before-
122.77. I don't know.
Here you go. 122.77. Okay, moving on. What sound would be the scariest if you could hear it? So something that you can't hear, but would bring you like genuine fear if you could hear
Trees
it.
dying.
Trees dying.
Whoa.
Dude, that's crazy. I think plants
That's
dying.
not where my brain went.
No, but like
But-
plants dying would make sense because think
Yeah.
about your plants right now that need water.
Yeah.
They'd be
yelling
screaming
at
for
me.
you.
They'd be like, big.
I'm thirsty, bitch.
Need water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was thinking more like the bellow of a giant squid at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Deep sea creatures just
Oh,
Do you think
shit.
squids
You know.
really make much noise?
See, I don't know because I can't hear them. Anything that deep under the ocean just
Like,
lives in pure
Who
darkness.
I was gonna say, who knows what you are, but whatever you are, you're terrifying.
Like an angry whale?
Yeah,
I don't know.
any of that crap.
yeah.
That's the only noise I've ever heard come from the ocean is
Yeah.
a whale.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? An
Yeah,
angry
what-
one.
so I've actually never seen a whale in real
That's just
life.
sperm whale.
Me either.
I would like to see a whale in real
They're
life.
I've seen
probably
the
a
tails
part of
come
the
up in the ocean.
simulation.
Have you? I think maybe I've seen that. Maybe. I can't even remember. I think maybe that's a movie I watched. I don't know. Oh my god. I
My
have
childhood movie that I
I-
morphed into my
I
memory.
have this realization. Let me tell you. So I thought forever, my whole life, for a whole 28 years, right?
Right.
I thought,
Your year just started.
yes, I thought to myself, I had a goat at my dad's house. I was 110% positive that I had a fucking goat. Thank you. Nobody did.
My point. Exactly.
Nobody saw a goat. So I called my dad. I'm like, didn't we have a goat? My dad said, I had a goat. I was like, did you tell me a story about your fucking goat when I
Probably.
was tiny? He's like, I'm sure I did. Well, I adopted your memory as my own. Thank you.
You're like, I had to go too.
That's mine now. Thanks. God.
You know, Kenzie, I think you're an interesting human being because you allow a lot of like things like that to almost become reality for you.
Yeah. What do you mean?
You're like, that sounds cool. I want that.
I want that. I'm gonna be that now. Thanks.
And no, maybe they are a little bit, you know, and maybe you're like closer to the edge of like fantasy than others are, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I really don't.
I do live in a fantasy.
No,
land.
not even
And
that.
our mother tells me so.
I really
So
don't.
it's fine. I'm a dreamer. It's okay.
You might be. You might have a more creative mind. You might have a more active imagination. You might have a more, I don't know, it's more than me. I'm just over here like thinking about what I got to do to get from
Which
A
is
to B.
actually the weirdest thing ever because I'm a Capricorn and Capricorns are supposed to think in like a black and white mindset. And it's very like numbers, money, routine, like all of that shit. And like, yes, I do think numbers, money, routine, but I also have this other side of me and I'm not even left-handed too. And I feel like a lot of left-handed people are more artistic.
I'm not.
Well, I feel like you have a creative mind even though. Like still, I don't feel like you're
Yeah, I think I'm fucking weird as shit.
Yes, exactly.
I have no creativity, but I'm weird.
Like I don't know. I just feel like eccentric.
Yeah.
You know? Like we're
Yeah.
all that's the nicest way to say weird that I could think of.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm in.
I will go down full rabbit holes of mermaids.
Love that. Because they're
And-
real.
Dude,
They are
So real.
have you seen the mermaid documentaries? I don't know if they're fake or what, but I saw a
But
freaking.
believable.
I swear
but,
it was
like,
on like
yeah.
the Discovery Channel or something. Remember I used to watch that.
Yeah, you
stuff.
used
Are you
to
talking
watch
about
it
the
all
one
the
where
time.
it hit the window and swam
Yeah.
away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen that.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Listen, TikTok brings me down those and it's like
Dude.
yo.
Okay, yeah.
Dude,
That
dude,
ocean. Yeah, the ocean.
You
Yes.
know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that.
Yes,
I love
exactly.
that.
No, but that's what happens. So, anyways, that's just like one singular reason why I don't know why I'm weird, but.
The ocean's terrifying.
But mom is like super not. The ocean is terrifying. Our mom is not like that, so I must get it from my dad. But I don't know what my dad's
Well,
mind
but
is like.
your mom's
Like
not weird.
no,
Grandma's
but grandma's a little woohoo. Listen, it's not woohoo. I was listening to a different podcast. Shout out to the Staying Up pod with Cammy and Taryn. I was listening to that one of their older episodes today, and she calls it woohoo instead of woo woo. Like, oh, that's some woo woo shit, you know? But like, she's like, that's some woo woo shit. And so, anyways, I'm a woohoo human being, and along with grandma.
I'm a woohoo human being.
Oh my god, you guys. Where even are we right now?
I
That
Oh,
reminded
the
me of
scariest
sham
sound.
woohoo.
Oh my god! Blast from the past. Do you know what that is?
Dude,
The sham
ShamWow.
woohoo.
Oh yeah, it is a sham.
Not the
That's
sham
what-
woohoo, but the sham woohoo.
Anyway,
funny
grandma,
stuff.
woohoo.
Grandma is woohoo.
Mhm.
Mom's pretty woohoo. Let's be real.
You know what? I think mom tries to like make people think she's not woohoo.
But she
I
is.
think she
She's a
is.
full psychic.
I
Like
think she is.
100%.
That's why that all her friends call her Gypsy. Mom, you're unique.
She's got the ultimate woohoo. For
You're
sure.
She
unique,
is.
and we love you
Yeah.
for it.
Absolutely.
I mean,
That's-
how else would we get you two beautiful souls
Oh,
if she wasn't woohoo?
Jasmine. Yeah, if she wasn't woohoo, we
Exactly.
wouldn't even be here.
Where would your woohoo come from? You can't just get it from your dad's. I know you didn't get it from your dad.
No. Your dad definitely didn't give you any woohoo.
Nobody gave me a lot of really good things.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He's a great.
I'm
My
not
dad
discrediting
My dad
your
gave
dad.
me absolutely everything that's bad. So at least you have that. Okay, so we all said I didn't say the scariest
Yeah,
thing, but
you're
it's not
scariest.
about me. This is me asking you questions, okay? Because I agree that those sounds terrifying. No, I said the plants, but only after you said the trees. So
That's okay.
But could you imagine
Practically the
if
same
plants
thing.
could? You're like walking through the forest and you step on a plant. It's like like just like dying under your feet. You know what? I think also if I could hear bugs,
Dude,
like when people squish them and stuff.
I know. I
my
would just be
God.
crying all the time. I
Me
hate
too.
bugs.
Me too.
I hate them.
And then
but I
you would
wouldn't wanna
squish them
hear
and
the
it'd be a spider. Be
noises.
like, no,
Yeah.
please no.
Like I know I'm a
have a
bug
family.
murderer, but I'm like,
I have
I'm
7
okay.
other children. They're on my back right now. Stop.
I love that we go to.
I know. Their voices would be tiny. Be real. It's not gonna be like a
What
spider
if
that's
it
like,
was like a
please
spider?
don't kill me. Like, are you kidding?
But you would get that one baritone that's just hey.
Dude. You just about to step on like cockroach. So he's like,
No, I would step on them anyway.
Me too. I'd be
Back the
like,
fuck
shut
up.
the fuck up!
I don't want to listen to you.
Why? And he just stands up again. Cockroaches never die.
You can't kill me, motherfucker.
So, life is too short to tolerate what?
Oh. Stress.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Too much
Beg to
stress.
differ. I was
Some
gonna say
stress,
is a
yes.
good thing.
No, to me, life's too short to tolerate unending stress with no goal at the end of it.
Oh, I like that.
Because if you're just out here taking stress on for no fucking reason because you're stuck and you got nowhere else to go, and all you're doing is stressing about life, and that's just your whole existence.
Yeah.
With no plan, with no faith in something beyond what you're doing now, with no, it's just you're just sitting there, you're just stuck in it. But I was stressed out getting my bachelor's. I was stressed out studying to get my pilot's license.
Yeah.
I was stressed out trying to do all
And
that
look
stuff.
at what you've done with
But
your
it's
life.
so much better knowing that I had to go through that, and I've seen what it's like to come out the other side.
That's how I feel with my esthetician license. Like sometimes I'm like, I wasted my time. Other times I'm like, I love my job. So, I mean,
So it's not just stress, but with the caveat of life's too short to tolerate stress with no purpose.
okay. What do you think? Your life is too short to tolerate, Chaz?
I don't know. I feel so hypocritical in myself saying it, but I feel like it's almost too short to tolerate fake relationships.
Okay, I feel that, and I also feel hypocritical saying it because I do tolerate a lot of it.
Me
like,
too.
I get pushed to an edge. But I understand what you mean. Because why would you want to fill yourself up with something that's not real?
Exactly.
And that happens a lot
Yeah.
for people.
Just because I want to make them, I want to be people pleasing and make people feel better.
Yeah.
For whatever role I play in their existence.
Yeah, and in turn, you don't make yourself feel any better at all.
But life is also too short to go sell your soul at the bar.
I fully agree with you. Yeah. Go home to your fucking family, bro.
Dude.
Yeah. And if you don't have a family of your own, go see your mom. Go see your grandma. Go see your dad. Go see your brother, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, your fucking uncle. I don't care.
There's
Go
better ways
make
to
some
make
spend
some
your Friday
friends
night.
at work. Yeah, exactly. Don't sit there and waste your shit away. I mean, going out on a Friday night with your friends is fine. Is totally, it's fine. But it's not like.
Don't sell your soul at the bar.
Exactly. If you find yourself drinking alone too often.
I don't drink alone, really.
No,
Like
because it's not something like you don't come home and you're like, oh, I need a fresh cold beer while
And then when
I
I
watch
do,
the
I feel
game.
weird.
What?
Weed, on the other hand.
That's different.
I can't smoke anymore because I'm a pilot. But
right, you can't.
I can't. But I miss it.
Yes, same.
However,
it just causes me so much.
It's been a long time since I've done it, but that's the one thing that I would actually really enjoy being alone doing.
I love it.
I know. It's medicine, truly, and this family will always say that.
Oh yeah.
What animal is the biggest party animal?
The biggest party?
This is what animal is the biggest party animal? This is the one that you picked
Dolphin.
in the car. Dolphin.
Dude.
Yeah, because they have sex for fun.
Yeah.
So-
Have you not heard of the dolphins that go and fuck with the the blow up fish
Yeah.
because they poke them, and then the blow up fish have this toxin, like this
The
neurotoxin.
puffer
Yeah.
fish.
The puffer fish.
Yeah.
They'll poke them and then get it in the dolphin's nose, and it gets them high.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking
They'll
dolphins
go
are
and poke
party
them on
animals.
purpose, for sure.
Oh my
I
God.
want to double back on that.
And then
dolphin.
they
I
just,
think I'm
they'll
double
just,
backing
like-
on that too.
they'll just
We're all
do
just piggybacking
fucking-
the dolphin, bro.
Yeah, dude.
They'll do circles around shit. They'll ride in the wake of like giant boats just for fun.
They
They're
are
like
wild.
they're like probably, if I could be a water animal, it'd probably
They really are the party animal of the
Of the-
animals.
If not,
kingdom.
bonobos.
Pretty sure dolphins
What
are.
the fuck is that?
They're
It's
a
a-
chimp.
it's like a
but
chimp.
They're
It's
like
a-
a
it's a
chimp.
family
It's a
of a
different
chimp.
kind.
Oh,
They just fuck
They
each other
just fuck
constantly.
for fun
yeah. They do too.
to make relationships better.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they have
Dude,
sex.
she took a primatology class,
Mhm.
Uh huh.
and she told me
They're
that it's called
hippie apes.
penis fencing.
They're there is not that not that. No, they're related to as the hippie ape because they look like chimps. They look a lot like chimps, but they're very sexual. They just go
That's
around
so-
having sex with everybody and everybody.
Oh my god.
They're
Okay.
matriarchal too, right?
What if
Uh-huh.
what if they were like, oh, this human looks like a chimp?
They might try to hump you.
Oh my
Dude.
god.
Who
How
knows?
crazy.
I got my arm humped.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah, by a baby monkey.
A baby
He didn't know what he
monkey.
was doing.
No. He was just a
He had no
He
idea.
did.
I can't believe that you held a baby monkey. So many too. You held more than one baby monkey,
No,
right?
just one.
Just one baby
Mhm.
monkey.
I
Did you
was
hold
there
any
for
other
one more
monkeys?
month, then I would have been able to hold so many more. But
Did you hold any other monkeys, or do you not
no,
touch
just
them?
that one. We don't touch them.
Okay.
Yeah, you couldn't.
Damn, but
that
you-
one we could because he got taken away from his mom,
He
or his
needed
mom
the-
died. I'm not sure. I
He
can't
needed
remember.
the love and affection.
It was really sad. We heard him crying for like 3 days.
Oh my god,
Just
no!
crying
I
out
would
for
literally
his
be
mom. It
crying
was
so much.
It was so sad.
That would be like, I'm not
Heartbreaking.
sleeping. I'm gonna need to go and hold that monkey
Yeah.
until he stops crying.
Yeah. Backstory: I went to volunteer at a monkey sanctuary.
Yes.
Bunch of orphaned
In South
monkeys
Africa.
in South Africa.
At the
for a
Vervet Monkey
month.
Foundation.
Yes, at the Vervet. Go there, volunteer. It's great.
I'll put
Had a
the
great
links in the
time.
description below.
Monkeys are not pets. Cannot reiterate that enough. A lot of baby monkeys were taken from people that thought that they could have them as a pet and realized they're wild animals.
Oh,
So don't do that.
Yeah,
It's just traumatizing.
they're not domesticated, friends.
No, they're not. They're not a dog.
I think they're little shits. I don't know how you like them.
I used to-
Dude, monkeys are fucking wild.
Monkeys are
They
probably
scare
my
me.
favorite
Monkeys
land animal.
fucking scare me.
Do you know monkeys and elephants? Those are my two favorite animals that are on the land.
Elephants are
In
great
the
ones.
water is an orca. You say elephants are what?
Great ones.
Great ones.
Just on the land. You're just
Yeah.
funny. On the land.
On the land.
And then in the ones
then-
that are in the water.
Then sea turtle. I don't know which
sea
one,
turtles are freaking cool.
but they're fucking rad. Let me tell you
the
about
big
sea-
ones.
So I was on the cruise last year. I took a Disney cruise last year. Disney Dream. That was fun. Do it. But so we were at our first destination. Can't remember which one it was. It was one of the Virgin Islands. Don't know which one. Right off the top of my head. That's not how you say that. Anyway. I was out on the veranda, and
What's a veranda?
it's just
a
a balcony.
Miranda with
It's just
a V.
what's a Miranda? No, it's just a balcony
Okay.
off the side of like our room, basically.
Okay.
So I was sitting out there, and I don't know what I was doing because I didn't have a book and I didn't have no service. So I was just like sitting there, probably playing games on my phone. I don't know, but I was not napping. Everybody else was napping in the room, and I didn't want to disturb them. So I was out on the veranda, and I heard this kid next door to us. His dad was like, "Look, it's a turtle, a turtle." And the kid was like, "Oh my god, it's a turtle!" I was like, "Shut the fuck up, there's a turtle right now." I was like, "No fucking way, there's a turtle." I looked over, big bitch was in the water,
Oh my god.
and I was like, "Oh my god!" Ran in there, woke up Kayla. We got out there, and by the time we got out there, she had already swam all the way down. I don't know, he, she, they, I don't know. Good question. But so I was like, damn, you didn't get to see the turtle. And she was like, I'm glad you got to see the turtle. So great. So then she went back to bed. Anyway, so the next day we go to the other Virgin Island, right? And I actually had service. I was on the phone with grandma, and I was like telling her about this turtle that I saw.
Mhm.
And I looked over the edge, and I was like, oh my god, there's another one. But it was
It's
so
cool.
it was looked like it was so tiny, but I realized it's because it was swimming down and the water was so clear that I could still see it, just getting smaller before my
That
eyes.
is so wild.
It was so cool,
Dude, have you seen the video of like the giant sea turtle? And it's like bigger than the size of a man. It's
No.
massive,
Oh
dude.
my god, that
I don't
turtle's
know if
gonna
maybe
eat
they're
you, dude.
just fucking me off with freaking
Fucking me off.
With like AI or something.
yeah, or like just like Photoshop.
They're just out here fucking me off.
Dude, I don't know. I can't trust social media anymore.
No.
But this thing is huge. It's like the person is swimming and they're swimming next to this thing, and the person is like this, and the cup is like this, and the turtle is this big. Like it was huge.
Oh my god.
On the floor of the ocean, and this guy is sitting next to him, and the body is like the same length.
Yeah.
But it's a fucking turtle, and it's that big, and it's like, yeah, dude.
Oh my god, I need to see it though.
It's wild.
I
I don't
need to see
even
it.
remember what kind of turtle it is.
Well, because who knows? Maybe that turtle I saw was that fucking big and
And
just
it
deep in
was
the
just in
water,
water.
and I couldn't
And
tell.
it was like so massive.
Oh my
You
god.
know, there's
size
a
of a
big
car
difference between
almost.
seeing something in captivity and seeing something.
Oh, for sure, because they grow.
Dude.
Yeah, that's
not even-
crazy.
not
You can
It's
even
not
have
even the
sharks
size.
that don't grow to their actual
It's not
size
even the size.
because of the tank that they're limited to.
Yeah, but
That
it's
is
not
true.
even the size, is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't
The
have to-
whole look of them is different.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've been to, like, for example, places where they farm elk,
Mm-hmm.
and these elk are gigantic because they're farmed. There's no predators. They just get to grow and grow and grow and have sex with as many cows as they want. Right? It's awesome.
Absolutely.
But when you're sitting there with a bow in hand and you're like on your knees looking through the trees and you can hear it go, right, and it just bugles to fucking high hell.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. Then they come up and they look at you, and your heart rate goes through the freaking roof.
Mm-hmm. I bet.
It's so different.
Yeah.
So different. Or like I saw a bear at the.
You saw like in real life or no?
Yes.
What?
Dude.
Mhm.
Okay. I was riding my mountain bike.
I didn't know you saw a bear.
I was riding my mountain bike and I was just cruising along. I actually had headphones in.
Oh, that's
So
so
it freaked me out because I didn't even
dangerous.
hear nothing.
It's like those
I'm
one
all by
videos
myself,
where the bear's, like,
out in the
chasing
middle
them
of the
and they're right
woods.
behind. They have no idea.
And I come around the corner and I see this big old bear butt just running down the trail, and then it pops off to the left. And I'm by myself, in the middle of the fucking woods, on this bike. Right? Heart rate's going
Oh my god.
crazy. But then you go to Alaska and you see them in the bear sanctuary.
Yeah.
And there's like 10 of them.
Just,
And they're gigantic and they're just chilling there eating apples. You know,
Yeah,
do
true,
whatever
true.
they want to do.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't really get you
completely
going the
different.
same.
no.
It's like if you see them in the wild, dude.
It's like a whole
It's a
different
whole
experience.
Dude, like
for
when
sure.
I saw
experience.
hippos when I was in
Yeah.
Africa,
Oh,
you're like
God,
seeing
my
them
hippos.
get out of
God.
the and they run fast
Terrifying.
Do
and
they?
they're gonna eat the shit out of you. Yeah.
Oh
Dude.
my
They run
god.
so fast.
They're predators?
Yes.
I didn't know this.
Yes, dude. They
Oh my
hippos
goodness.
kill more people than sharks do.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Hippos are terrifying.
Do you
Hippos
know
are terrifying.
sharks, people that are shark experts, they say that they're like dogs. So if they like come up to you
Mm-hmm.
and touch, like boop you with their nose, if you push them,
Mm-hmm.
they will just go away. Like if you push a dog on the nose,
It's like when
they
they have
will
their
go
teeth
away.
at you. That's when you can't.
yeah, that's don't put your hand in there because you're gonna die,
Yeah.
or at least lose
Yeah.
at least a
limb.
finger.
Yeah. And the wrong one. They gotta bite your nipple.
yeah.
It's not the one you consent to.
Yeah. I
Circle
didn't
back,
consent.
circle back. Left nipple gone.
I consent to a nipple, not my hand.
Just wears a necklace.
Oh.
Attention, shark.
It's a big sign. Just swims
Oh my
in like a
God.
full metal jacket except for
Dude, another thing.
Like in Mean Girls where they circle.
We're at the point where we're going to talk about the future and planning for it. So nice that we're already talking about your engagement. For those who do not know and haven't come to the conclusion, they are engaged.
Do be getting married.
Yep. Next year in September, yeah?
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. What made you choose September?
Fall is my favorite.
Okay.
I also
Honestly.
don't want to sweat my ass off at my wedding. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't want
July,
everybody to
August.
die.
It's too hot in
Yeah.
those ones. So, anyways, you chose September because it's not too hot
Not too
and
hot.
fall is pretty.
Fall's beautiful.
We love
especially
that.
here.
Okay.
In the Oregon.
Yeah. I do want to do an episode where we talk more about you guys' wedding for sure and
Mhm.
like everything you guys have planned and all of that. But I want to start with um, what advice you guys have for planning for the future. And the reason why I asked that is because we were at my mom's house a while back.
Mhm.
We were talking about how you guys had like sat down and planned like the next, what, 5 years of your life?
Just about. It
Tried.
was close. It was probably like the
It's maybe 2
next
years.
3.
3 years.
2 or 3.
Yeah. But like you've planned long-term planning as much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And I just know that for me, that's been hard to do in the past. And I'm like learning a little bit more about it still. But I'm wondering how you guys navigate that together.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have any advice for the people.
Stay open.
Well,
You're going to decide what you want, and then it's going to change.
yeah.
But doesn't mean you shouldn't ask yourself what you want.
I like that. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to be super stuck in one thing.
No, but just because of the fact that it's going to change doesn't mean that you should say, well, I'm not even going to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's like, no, you should be planning. You should be trying to plan. You should be thinking about what you want. You should be thinking about your circumstances. You should be thinking about how you're going to better yourself and better the people you love, where you're going to go, what you're going to do, what are your plans, how is it going to work, what should I do now to make myself, happier later.
Yeah.
But then when later comes and something changes, don't be upset with yourself that it didn't happen the way you said it should.
Yeah.
Does that make
Totally.
sense?
Yeah, that totally makes sense. I feel like I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like
Because
that? Exactly.
We have pretty good communication too. So we've talked about it since we got together 5 years ago.
Yeah.
We've talked about what we wanted in life, and
she knew that I was a pilot. She knew that I was
Right.
going to be gone, and she knew
yeah,
that there were choices that I was going to have to make. That whether or not I stay here or commute for the rest of my life, or
what you want to do,
how that's going to work, and
it helps having the wedding to look forward to, so we can know that, all right, well, at least we're going to be here, so that we
For
can
that.
base our plans around that. And then after that, it's kind of a little bit hazy, but at least we know that, for the next couple years, we've got this planned, and we can fill in our life as we go.
Yeah.
But at least we have big plans.
So the big plans are there, set
Yeah.
in stone, but you've got kind of more of like a wiggle room
Mm-hmm.
for the other things.
we've got wiggle room for the location.
Gotcha. Okay. And so, in saying that he's a pilot and
Mhm.
he's going to be traveling a lot and all that stuff, how do you navigate your? I mean, we could talk every like long term, short term, in between.
Mhm.
How do you navigate your life, both of you, when you guys are separate? Do you still navigate everything? Oh, I mean, obviously you guys are a couple, so you navigate things together. You take
Right.
each other's like thoughts and feelings into consideration. But when he's not here,
Mm-hmm.
how do you navigate that for yourself? Like, how have you been navigating that?
It's not great.
No, it's not
I mean,
great.
it's not something that people should be hopping on my soapbox for.
Yeah.
But I don't know, honestly, if I'm being completely truthful.
You feel like you've been reaching out to friends any more than you would normally? Or
I feel like I've been more so connected with my family.
okay,
Like
yeah.
I'm already a super family oriented person, which we all know.
Mhm.
But my mom and my sister are my best friends.
Oh,
Having my sister living here has helped.
I'm sure that was a
immensely.
game changer for sure.
If she wasn't living here, I don't think that I would be nearly as okay.
Yeah.
With him being gone as much. But because she is, and because I have her and I have my niece, it's much better. But
Mhm.
I've always been more so of a homebody, so I'm okay with that.
Mhm.
And I see my friends when I absolutely need to, but I still have the friendships that I see them once a month, even though he's gone.
Mhm.
And if that, maybe once every couple months, because a lot of my time is spent with my family.
Yeah. So that's where your support kind of lies for
Mhm.
sure. And what about you when you're gone? How do you navigate that when you're just by yourself?
Just try to do good at work. I just try not to suck.
Yeah.
I try to fly well. Try to make good landings. Try to be on time. Try to
You're like
get
very
good
work
sleep.
oriented when you're not
I
here.
get to.
Mhm.
I try to work out. I try to eat good. I try to not spend too much money.
Yeah.
Like it's. I say that every time I come home, it's like a mini vacation.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, "Well, because you're traveling so much, wouldn't that be your vacation?" No,
No, that's like not even part of it
no,
anymore.
dude, not at all. I mean, spend a lot of time in airports
In hotel rooms.
and hotel
Mhm.
rooms. And you know what the best part to me about a hotel is?
Hmm.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
If it's free, for one,
For sure.
and two, do you have a gym?
Yeah.
Because if I can work out and get free breakfast, I'm happy.
Like that one day when I called you and we just were talking about the pool the whole time.
Yeah.
Did he tell you about that?
Yeah.
I don't think so, no.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I called him. I don't even remember what we were talking about at this
I
point.
told you I
but
talked to you.
Probably, yeah.
we talked on the phone for like an hour and a half.
I love that.
And we were just talking about like the hotel that he stayed at.
Mhm.
Not for the whole hour and a half, but it kept getting brought up, right?
Mhm.
And I was like,
This
no,
stupid fucking pool.
this
because
fucking pool
she
because
said,
I couldn't.
It said beach
Yeah,
on the.
I wanted to know what it meant by
Like,
beach.
what do you mean beach?
He's nowhere near the beach.
We're in the middle of fucking Seattle. Where's the
There's
beach?
just a sign that says beach.
I'm like, are you talking
No,
about
like,
the port?
on the
Like, should we go
amenities.
that way?
Oh my god.
On the amenities, for the
amenities of the
hotel, it
hotel,
says
it says
beach.
So instead of they say pool.
No, that
No, it
was
said
on there too.
spa.
Oh.
It said
What?
pool, spa, and beach. It
I'm
said
like, what
all
the
three
fuck?
things.
And you know what? No, the only thing that was there was a fucking pool.
And it wasn't even that
It
good.
It wasn't that good.
There was no hot tub.
no hot tub.
It was
What?
not
The
even that
gym
good.
kind of sucks.
No
and
sauna.
We have the most.
No,
nights
none of
in
that
Seattle,
shit.
too.
Oh
Bullshit.
god, it was
Huh.
not. It was.
Yeah.
It was really not up to the
And
expectations.
they just
And when
changed the Seattle hotel, so this is the new one that we were.
Oh damn! You have to go back
in.
to that one.
Yeah, go back
Every
to it every
time.
single time. Every single
one's
trip.
not
we have
even
at least one night
good.
in
It says
Seattle.
spa, pool, beach.
Beach.
Yeah.
Beach.
I'm gonna have to show
Wherever
you
the
the
fuck that
amenities.
is.
I'll have to show you the amenities because it's actually a joke.
That's wild.
Like, what the fuck do you mean beach?
So,
And
yeah.
maybe you can book spa
Bitch,
treatments
you're
or
in
something.
Seattle.
Like, what do you mean beach?
Dude.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
I know
So-
that you can go to the beach in Seattle, but like not where his hotel is.
Not a beach.
There's zero beach
I
access
mean, the
there,
ocean
dude.
is over there somewhere.
It's
Yeah.
and I'm like looking out on the map. I'm like, damn, it's like way over here. Like, what do you mean?
Dude.
So for like an hour and a half, it kept getting brought up, this situation. And then I had him send me a video of that fucking pool because I wanted to see what it looked like. Because the photos, I'm like, I'm sorry, but if you're going to advertise a beach and a spa and like all this shit,
Yeah.
I need to know if the photos of your pool stand up to actually what it is.
Like,
No.
You're gonna go get a fucking massage with cucumbers on your eyes.
Yeah, it's
No.
what they made it sound like in
there
those
ain't no
amenities.
spa. The spa
And the
is what
pool-
you
Hop out
think.
to the beach.
Well, the pool is like dimly lit and
It
like
is.
no hot tub and like
Fucking
God.
concrete.
it's just really zero good things about
So
it.
you're not bringing your swim trunks on your next trip.
That's really yeah, exactly. So let's talk short-term goals for you guys as a couple. What are we looking at short-term here? Short-term is like
As a couple?
short-term is like anywhere between like 6 to 9 months usually, like 6 to 9 months, 6 months to a year. Let's do that.
Okay.
Short-term.
My goal is to navigate my work schedule so that I can have a good balance with her.
Yeah.
Because if I can't have a good balance with her,
Your
That's
life
gonna
is up in flames.
It's
that
in
just
fucking
goes
flames.
out of whack, bro.
Honestly. How can I maximize the time at home?
Yeah,
How can I minimize my commute?
there you go.
How can I maximize my time off? How can I figure out, how she can have less on her shoulders? Just as an overall.
Yeah.
And that's
Because
like
you
a
are,
day to day.
I mean, you're like really like
honestly.
you being home. Yes, your sister's here and Amaya's here, but like you're like the house caretaker is what it would seem like because you have to take care of the house you live in, obviously.
I feel like I've taken on that role
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
I'm definitely the fiance that does the laundry when I can.
yeah.
Does his laundry and puts it away.
You and your housewife era. I'll come over. We can make bread.
Dude,
It's
I
so
need
fun.
to learn how to make
It's
sourdough.
so I don't know how to make sourdough,
Okay.
but I can teach you how to make artisan bread. I
Okay.
have so much yeast. I'll give you some.
Well, yeah, and you told me that you made English muffins, right?
Yes. Yes.
Fucking
Well, I learned how
flex.
to make them, but I can make them.
I'd love to learn how.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. It'd be
Try
fun.
that out.
So short-term goals for you.
Honestly, I should probably figure out my work situation.
Yeah.
I think that's what's causing the most turmoil in my life.
6 months.
Either
to a
I
year.
stay or either I leave.
And it's hard to start over, so I understand why it's taking it takes a lot to really think about that,
Yeah. I feel stuck.
Yeah.
More than anything.
For sure.
I feel
For sure.
super stuck.
So long term, anything past a year, I mean, you guys are getting married.
Leads into our wedding, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are getting married. And
Wedding, honeymoon, baby.
wedding, honeymoon, baby.
Bachelorette.
Oh, that one
Figuring that out.
is
We're
Are you
doing
guys
co-ed.
sharing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Co-ed, different houses, but same weekend, same area.
That's cool that you
We're
guys are
gonna
going to be different
do-
houses though, because
Mhm.
you can separate at the
We're
end
going to
of
be
the
doing
night.
Bachelor/Bachelorette Olympics,
And we're
beer
gonna do-
Olympics.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
we're gonna
God.
do games,
So yeah.
and the losing team has to do something. We
Mhm.
haven't figured
Oh,
it out.
that's going to be
Something.
really cool. Is somebody going to be taking pictures? Because I need to
I hope
know
so.
that.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't really know. I don't know. I talked briefly about Riley, our photographer, going
Mm-hmm.
and taking pictures if she wants to.
Be kind of a cool
So we'll see.
thing to document. So that'll be cool. Where are you guys going to go for that? Do you know yet?
I think
We're
we're gonna
thinking the
coast.
coast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we throughout our relationship, we just keep coming back to the beach together.
Well, maybe you guys
It's
will
like
move
every
there.
anniversary
We've
trip, we're
spent
always going to the
anniversary
beach.
Do you
trips
think
at the
you guys would
beach.
ever move there?
Probably not.
No. I think moving there means taking you away from your family.
And that's what we've talked
And that's
about.
like,
We don't know how
That's
to
where
get
it's
away
hard.
from here at all.
That's how it's
especially
hard.
when
'cause
you
if
have
he's-
babies and stuff.
And if he's gone all the time, then I'm just going to be alone with a newborn.
Yeah, that's not cool.
When like my prime source of stability is
No,
him and my family.
I can take.
Yeah.
You know?
I can take leave.
Well, yeah, you'll have
Yeah.
you'll have paternity leave, so you can take
So it's
time
not you're
off.
not gonna be home with a newborn, but you might be home with a 4-month-old.
Right, but
That's
I
still
think,
considered
Which is
newborn
still
baby.
sucks.
but I think that with your mom with having the daycare and everything,
Mhm.
it's kind of just a nice thing to have your kid be socialized from the get go.
Oh, for sure.
You know.
There's a lot that is in play with us leaving.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't seem like
Probably
it.
adds
So-
to the stuckness. Yeah.
Now, if
Right
something
now-
comes up and like we can take the opportunity to be like, you know what, that's actually gonna be fine.
Mhm.
Sure, let's do it. But
Yeah. Totally.
and that's the thing too, is if I move to Alaska, not state, but Alaska Airlines,
Mhm.
Yeah.
where are their bases? LA, San Francisco,
So,
Anchorage, Seattle. I don't want to live in any of those places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of suck.
So I'll be commuting anyway, so why leave?
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for joining me today, you
Yeah.
guys. This was fun.
Thanks for having us.
I'm glad that we got to
Talk
do
for
Is that
this.
the last of your
hours.
crazy questions?
Yeah, no, we're good. All right. Well, that's it for this week. So thank you guys for joining, and I will see you next week. And I think I'll be by myself. So hopefully that's not too disappointing. Anyways, thanks for joining, guys.
Happy first guest.
Yay!
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Bye.